This lesson is on triangles, page 555, 555. Big ideas. I can classify or name a triangle. From given information, I can find the missing angle of a triangle. Those are the two big ideas that we're going to do today. Okay, lots of vocabulary, all based out of triangles. Some of these you might know from the angles. Some of these will have some new words in there, or basically a review. So here we go. Okay, so a triangle is three sides, three angles. Okay, sides with the same length are considered congruent segments. Remember what congruent was? It's equal. It's just in geometry, or when we're dealing with forms of geometry, we use congruent, not necessarily equal. So classifying some triangles, we have an acute triangle. Okay, that's basically stating that all of your angles are acute. Okay, just like an acute angle, but in this case now it's an acute triangle because all the angles are acute. These are all less than 90. Right triangle, one of the angles is a right angle. An obtuse triangle, one of the angles is obtuse. So when you're dealing with names that have to do with angles, acute, right, and obtuse, now we're taking those angles, putting them in triangles, and we're calling them an obtuse triangle, right triangle, acute triangle. Scalene triangle, no congruent sides. That means none of these sides are the same. They're all different. Isosceles triangle, two are the same. Two sides are the same. This one here and this one here. These two sides are the same length. Equilateral triangle. They have three congruent sides. Not only do they have three congruent sides, three sides that are equal, they also have three angles that are equal too. All three angles in an equilateral triangle are also equal. Okay, there's your vocabulary. Most of your vocabulary. Draw a triangle with one obtuse angle and no congruent sides. Then classify the triangle. Well, they kind of told you what the triangle is going to be. So you need an obtuse angle. So the first thing you do is you draw an obtuse angle. Then it says no congruent sides. So I make sure these two are different. And they look different. Then I just connect one line to the other. And I got it. Here's my obtuse angle. Okay. Then I have all three sides are not equal. Here's one, here's two, here's three. And none of them are equal. Okay, so I basically have an obtuse triangle. Or you can call it an obtuse scalene triangle. Scalene, none of the sides are equal. Obtuse, one angle that's larger than 90 degrees or greater than 90 degrees. Classify the triangle on the house by its angles and by its sides. Okay, so I look at the house, I see that I have a triangle here. I also see that I have two sides right here that are equal. So they put these in here to show, hey, these two are equal. So I need to go and I need to look to see, okay, what was the name of a triangle that had two sides that are equal? You can go back in your notes or you can look right here. Isosceles triangle. Not done yet though. I don't want to put triangle over here. Then I have to look at this and I say, okay, well, what kind of angle is this? Or what angles do I have here? And I don't have any right triangle. It almost looks like it's larger than, and so this angle right here is larger. These two are smaller, but I notice I have one larger than 90 degrees. And so that's obtuse. So basically what I have is I have an obtuse isosceles triangle. So when you're naming these, classify it by the angles first, that was obtuse, and then by its sides, isosceles. So it either has two sides that are the same, all the sides are the same, or none of the sides are the same. Oh no, wait a minute, we're still going here. And we have angles of a triangle. The sum of the measures of the angles of a triangle is 180. Okay? So if I add up all of the angles to this triangle, it's going to equal 180. So I have it right here. X plus Y plus Z, these are my angles. Angle X, angle Y, angle Z equals 180. So basically a triangle, the sum of all of the angles in a triangle is always going to equal 180. So let's find out how to solve for an angle in a triangle. So I need to find the measure, that's what this means here, the measure of angle Z. Okay? Angle Z is right here. The measure of angle Z. So I know that if I take 119, 43, the measure of angle Z, and I add all those up, it equals to 180 degrees. Well, I just need to really combine these two up. 119 and 43, and I'm going to get 162 plus angle Z equals 180. Subtract 162 on both sides. That becomes 0. This becomes 18. My angle Z now becomes 18. So, things you have to remember. One thing is, in a triangle, all of the angles added up equal to 180. Put all three angles there. It's a triangle. Should only have three angles. One of them you don't know. Angle Z. And that's what you're trying to find out. If you don't like the angles here, then you could just write Z. That works too. Okay, so I'm going to have you guys do these two on your own.